What's good, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Michael, and today we're going to be talking about why you might want to consider purchasing one of these two bad boys. Now, I'm not specifically talking about these per se, but rather the model. And oh boy, don't be fooled, because today we're talking about the Police Interceptor Utility SUV. Yes, that is the official name of these vehicles. Ford has its own model for these Police Interceptor Utility SUV. God, that's a mouthful, because there are so many differences. And today we're going to be talking about some of those differences, because although they are made for police officers, you can buy them secondhand, and man oh man, is it a good price. Now, I'm going to break this up into three categories. The first one being performance. The second reason you might want to buy these is safety. And the third reason, stay tuned, it's going to be a cliffhanger, so you have to watch the whole video. So, let's start with performance. These come with a 3.7 liter naturally aspirated V6. That's an engine option that isn't typically in these Ford Explorers. It's a 3.5 liter overboard, and then specially tuned by Ford so that they have quicker acceleration. Now, if you have more acceleration, you got to be able to handle it, right? And Ford knows this, so you have an independent front and rear suspension. You could take on-ramps and off-ramps a lot quicker than you should, and I'll tell you, for a vehicle this big, man oh man, they handle really well. There's not really any body roll at all, which is super impressive. So you have better acceleration, you have better handling, but what about the braking? Ford's got you covered. With these comes larger discs, so you have increased braking power as well. Now let's segue into the second reason why you might consider a vehicle like this: safety. As far as safety goes, there's a number of features. A lot of times, these vehicles will come with push bumpers up front, but regardless of whether they have a push bumper or not, they will all have this in the back. And this is just part of the exposed, reinforced chassis that all of these Police Interceptor Utility SUVs have. Gosh, that is a mouthful. It doesn't get easier. So 75 miles per hour frontal crash rating, that is absolutely lunatic in the best way possible. If you have kids in the vehicle, that's certainly something you want, because you can never be too safe with your kids. Now, the second safety feature that we're going to be talking about is one that hopefully you never have to use, and that is inside these door panels is a metal plate that makes them ballistic proof for smaller calibers. So that is another great benefit. And the third safety feature is hopefully, again, a gimmick. A gimmick as far as you never have to use it, but you can tell people that it's there. Inside these cloth seats, although they look normal, do not be fooled, because again, there's a metal plate that makes them stab proof. So we have increased performance, which makes it super fun to drive. We have increased safety, which makes it a great family vehicle. And the third reason is these look like police vehicles. Now, it's illegal to impersonate a police officer. However, there are some things that give it away that this was once a police vehicle that works to your advantage. Now, I'll cut to the chase. Why would this even be a benefit in the first place? Maybe some of you have no interest in even looking remotely like a police vehicle. This is a joke, but if there are two or more lanes, you will find that people will move over to the right lane for you, and it's almost like a free easy pass everywhere you go. You still have to follow the speed limit, but let's talk about some of the things that make this look like a police vehicle. So you'll find that oftentimes these vehicles will still have the impressions left on them. We talked about how push bumpers are commonly on them. They have steel rims, which are essentially reinforced rims from an aluminum standard. The reason for that is, imagine you're pursuing a criminal and you hit a pothole or you have to go off-road. You don't want to have to worry about your rims getting dented. The third one, this is a big one, is the spotlight. The spotlight is illegal to use on public roads. However, you can use it on private property. And a lot of times they will still have the lights, the red and blue lights on them. Again, illegal to use on public roads, but as you can probably tell from this one to this one, each vehicle is equipped differently. And furthermore, each police station will give you them with different equipment and, different things. Case in point, there's like a little gun rack. No guns in it, obviously, but it's there. So, those are all the reasons, and I have a bonus reason to really make this video worth it for you to watch, which is depending on the mileage, the condition, the year, it's going to change the price. But what I find is anywhere from 2015 to 2018, about 100,000 miles, you're looking about 6 to 10 grand all in, which is a wicked, wicked deal. In order to get a vehicle that is fun, safe, and gives you a free easy pass, you're not going to find that anywhere else, especially in this price range. So I definitely think that if you're in the market for an affordable vehicle, this is one that you should consider. Oh, bonus safety feature, these come with all-wheel drive, right? All-wheel drive all the time. So gas mileage isn't great, but you can't have it all. So if I've caught your attention and you think, man, Michael, I think I might want one of these, well, hold your horses, because with any vehicle, there's pros and there's cons. And in fact, in the next video, I'm going to be talking about some of those cons, and not necessarily cons, but also things you should consider and look out for. So that is where I'm going to end this video. But I hope that you all did enjoy it. Try to speak as quickly as possible to pack it with as much information as possible. And I'll end the video here. Thank you all for watching.